Hey, hello everyone. Welcome back. In today's video, we are building an interactive web application using Streamlit to show you how it can be used in real-world scenarios. Streamlit is an open-source Python framework for data scientists and AI and ML engineers. The Streamlit help us to deliver dynamic data apps within only a few lines of Python code. So we can also build and deploy powerful data applications in few minutes. So let's go ahead and see how we can create our own Streamlit applications with the help of Streamlit and Python. So for that, let me go ahead and create one of the Python file in my repository. So I'll go ahead and create one Python file inside my Streamlit folder. I'll right click, create new file, and then I'll name it as website.py. So very good. So this is a Python file I created for building this Streamlit application. So first thing first, let me start importing all the necessary packages for this application. So first thing is I need to import the Streamlit. Import Streamlit as st. I need to import pandas as well. Import pandas as pd. And I also need numpy packages as well, so I'll go ahead and import numpy as well as np. So very good, we go ahead and imported all the necessary packages for our website. When it comes to the website, the first thing coming in our mind is there will be a title for each and every website, right? So yes, with the help of Streamlit we can create a website title as well. So there is a command called st.title. So with the help of st.title we can go ahead and create the title for every website. So for that, first I'll open the parenthesis inside the quotation mark. I can go ahead and give the name of the type website. Let's give the name of the website as employee performance dashboard. Employee performance dashboard. Yep, that's it. We created the title, that title for our website, which is employee performance dashboard. For running the application, you need to go to the terminal and run this website.py file by using the Streamlit command. So for that, you need to make sure you are in the right folder before running the application. Let me go ahead and check my current folder. Okay, so I need to go to my root folder for running this application. So I created this file, this website.py file, inside my Streamlit folder. So I should go to that Streamlit folder, and then from that folder I should run this application. So with the help of a cd command, I'll go to the necessary folder. So I'm inside the Streamlit folder. Clear it. So this is a file I created for our Streamlit application, and so for running this particular file we have a command called Streamlit run, and then space followed by the website or the file which we are trying to run. I'll press enter and see, you can see, okay, you can see it is created a local URL and then network URL also created. I'll just go ahead and refresh. Yep, you can see the application is running, and you can see the title of the website which we gave. It says employee performance dashboard. Yep, that's it. That's a quick demo of how the Streamlit applications can be created and how we can run the Streamlit application. We'll go ahead and explore other functionalities of Streamlit in a bit. Now we created the title of the website. So let's say in your website you need to add different headers. For example, let's say in your website you need to give the overview of the company, and there should be something in your website to differentiate, right? So we can achieve that in Streamlit with the help of a command called st.header. So we'll see how we can add the header inside Streamlit. Adding header. For adding the header, we need to add st.header inside the parentheses you can add the header name. For example, here we'll give company details, so add it as company details. I'll go ahead and create one more header just to show you some other features of this. So maybe we can name it as company details and employee details. So I'll save my file. I'll go ahead and refresh my website. I'll go ahead and read it. So this, you can see, right, we added two headers, and you can see the first header as company details and the second header as employee details. Now let's imagine I need something. I need a line in between these two header. I need to add a line in between these two header. You can achieve that by adding additional parameter, which is divider equals true. I'll save this and we'll refresh it and see. You can see one blue line was automatically added, right? Yeah, that's about the headers. So in Streamlit you can add different types of headers. Now let's imagine in your website you can add some values other than the header and the text and the title. And for that we have a versatile function which is called as, that function is st.write, that will help you to add whatever content you want to write inside your website. So we'll see that how we can do that. Writing text and values to the website. So the function is st.write. Inside the parentheses you can add some values. So here for this, inside the parameter we'll give the content what you want to write inside your website. So for this particular example, maybe we can go ahead and write welcome to the employee dashboard. With this particular example, you are adding a sentence in your website, right? So we can go ahead and add some values as well. Along with the string values, you can add some numerical values as well. So we'll go ahead and see how we can do that. st.write inside your parentheses. Maybe we'll just give a number, like we'll just give a details about total number of employees. So total number of employees, comma, let's imagine we have how many, maybe 100 employees, or 100 employees. So I'll go ahead and save it. I'll refresh my website and see how it comes. Yeah, here you can see whatever content I wrote in my Python script, it is printed here. Welcome to the employee dashboard. And then the total number of employees, we gave it as 100. So along with the string values, you can add the numerical values as well. So that's about the st.write function. It's a versatile function that allows you to display a text. You can add markdown, or you can add numbers, or even if you want to display some data frames, you can pass it on to the st.write function, and you can even display the data frame as well in your website. Next, we will see how we can display a data frame inside your Streamlit web application. So for that, we will go ahead and create one data frame. So for that, showing data frame in Streamlit. So for that, I'll go ahead and create one data frame, and then I'll name it as df pt.data frame, and then we'll add values to the data frame. Maybe let's say this data frame should contain 3 different columns. The first one should be the employee name, and then the age of each employee, and then the department that each employee is working on. So let's go ahead and create that. First of all, we'll create a column for employee name, employee name, and maybe we will add five, maybe how many employees we need. Maybe we'll go ahead and add 4 employees. First we'll add the name as Raj, and then the third name will be Smith, and the 4th employee will be, let's assume the 4th employee will be Bhuwana. So I go ahead and add that first column in my data frame, which is employee name, and we'll go ahead and add the age of each employee. For that, it should be a numerical value, so we'll add some kind of a numerical value to this age, and let's add some random values. Okay, that's not about we are adding the correct age of all these persons. Let's go ahead and add some random values. So yeah, and the last age will be 23, or maybe let's say 25. We'll go ahead and create the last the third column, which is the department, which department these employees are working, right? So for that should be a numeric the string, it should be a string value. Let's assume the Bijit is working in the HR department, and Raj is working in the IT department, and Smith is working in the finance department, and Bhuwana is working in the let's assume maybe engineering department. Alright, so the data frame is created, so we'll go ahead and save it, and with the help of, we will see with how we can write this particular data frame. Okay, now the data frame is created, and it is assigned to the value, or assigned to the variable called df. So now we'll see how we can print this data frame called df in our website. For that we can use it, st.write function, st.write, and then df, which is nothing but the database the data frame which we created now. So I saved it. I'll go ahead and refresh my I go ahead and refresh my website. You can see now it is formatted automatically, right? The first column is employee name, and then the second column is age, and then the third column is department, and it is organized nicely. So this is a pretty much cool functionality of st.write function, which will help you to organize your data, whatever data you have in your data frame, that organized in a very good manner in your Streamlit web application. Yeah, that's about st.write function, and how we can show a data frame inside your the data frame inside your Streamlit web application. Let's imagine in your company you are required to submit a POC, and in your POC you are required to showcase the data in the form of charts. So instead of showing all this kind of data in the tabular format, let's say you are required to add some chart in your website. Let's see how we can use that, how we can achieve that with the help of Streamlit. So next we are going to see how we can visualize the data. So let me go ahead and create one data frame, so that we can use that data frame for generating the chart, the different type of charts. So for that, let me go ahead and create one variable called chart data, and then we'll go ahead and create one data frame for that. Don't worry, I'll just go ahead and create this this data frame, and then I'll explain this later. We'll go ahead and create maybe 5 values in 2 columns. So okay, and then columns equals, maybe first one we'll name it as product A, and then the second one we'll name it as product B. Okay, that's it. Okay, So we go ahead and created this chart data as a data frame. We'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and print this and see what value is coming in. Okay, so for that, st.write chart data. We'll save it and run. Okay, so you can see this, it's created some random numbers, right? 0 to 5, and two different columns it is created. All these numbers are generated randomly. So with this code np.random.random 5,2, it is created 5 different values, 5 different random values into two different columns, and the column names are product A and product B. So this we with the help of st.write function, we are just displayed that particular data frame in our website. So I don't want to, let's assume I don't want to show this data frame as a tabular format. Instead, I should use some cool functionalities of Streamlit, and let's see how we can achieve that. So for that, we have we'll try to put it in the area chart. There is a function called inbuilt function called area chart. We'll see how it is coming in. So st.area chart, and then the file name, sorry, the data frame name. Okay, I saved it, and then I'll go ahead and rerun it. You can see this, how cool it is, like within a simple one line code, I would say. This is a Python script for creating the data the data frame, and then this the code for creating the chart. Yeah, that's about how we can create a chart or area chart inside your Streamlit. Now we will see how we can use the bar chart. So the bar chart is bar chart. How we can use the bar chart? So the bar chart is nothing but we might have used in many occasions, right? We use the bar chart for comparing certain values, right? So we'll go ahead and use the data frame which we created earlier. In this case, we can go ahead and use the existing data frame for showing you how we can create a bar chart in Streamlit. So for that, we have a function called st.bar chart, and we should pass the data frame name. So in this case, we are going and using our existing data frame, which is df. So I just use this one line of code and saved my application. Let me go ahead and rerun my localhost and see how the bar chart is created. Yeah, this is a bar chart which is created based on the script we have given. But by looking at this particular bar chart, it's not that much user friendly, right? We don't know how this is represented in the data, right? So to make it more user friendly, we need to pass some additional parameters or additional attributes to this particular function. For that, we need to let them know that what should be our x-axis, what should be our y-axis. The employee name will be added as our x-axis, and for y-axis we'll go ahead and give age as y-axis, and let's also add one more parameter, which is color. Color is nothing but just to differentiate each employee name, or depending on the number of employee we have, we can assign different coloring. So for that, maybe what we can do is for each department we can go ahead and give some coloring. So I'll give department as color, and I'll save, and I'll rerun my localhost and see how it is. Yep. Yeah, now it is more user friendly, right? Because you can see this age is given in the y-axis, employee name is given in the x-axis, and then for each employee the different coloring is given. Yeah, this is our bar chart. Yep. And we'll go ahead and proceed with another cool functionality of Streamlit, which is nothing but map. With the help of Streamlit, we can create map in our website. So for that, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and create one data frame which contains the latitude and longitude values. I mean, I just created one data frame which will randomly generate some latitude and longitude values, so that we can pass those data frame into our Streamlit functionality for generating the map. So for generating the map, we have a function called st.map, and for that function we need to pass the data frame which we created. So in this case we have map.data as the data frame. So that's it for creating. This is a code for this is a script for creating the map in our Streamlit website. So I just saved my script. I'll go ahead and rerun my application and see. You can see it is created an amazing you can see it is created an amazing map which will, where you can zoom in and zoom out and see what are all the values and everything. So based on the value I just passed, it's created the map. Yeah, depending on the location what you want to create, you can pass similar values in your data frame, and you can adjust the map accordingly. Yeah, that's it about how we can create map in Streamlit. Let's say you created your website and you wanted to collect some feedback from your users. So that's pretty much possible in Streamlit. We'll see how we can achieve that. For that, we have we have a function called st.feedback stars, which help us to collect feedback in the form of star rating. And the number of stars selected is mapped to a text. I mean, if you see here, whatever value we are collecting here, it will be passed on to the text saying that you selected 1, 2 stars, 3 stars, something like that, and we are printing that to the website by using st.markdown functionality. So we'll go ahead and save this piece of code and rerun our application and see how it is coming in. Yep. So here, if you see here, we created 5 stars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll go ahead and click third, which is I'm giving it as a rating. So it says you selected 3 stars. Similar to the star rating feedback, we have a different methodology in Streamlit which will help us to take the user feedback in the form of thumbs up and thumbs down. So for that we have a functionality called, I mean, instead of st.feedback.stars, this is the one we passed earlier for the star feedback. Instead of that we can pass st.feedback in quotation, we can pass thumbs, and we'll see how it is working. So I just saved this piece of code and then go ahead and rerun my application. You can see 2 icon is visible in my website, which is, the first one is thumbs up and the second one is thumbs down. I'll go ahead and click on thumbs up and it says you selected thumbs up, and I'll change my response, and based on that it is changing it. Yeah. Now we will see how we can collect some input from the user and how we can print those information with the help of st.write functionality. For that, okay, here we are collecting input from the user. So for that, we have a function called st.textbox text input, which will help us to collect the string related values from the user. So let's say here in this case, let's assume we are collecting the name from the user. So we'll go ahead and enter your name. Okay, and let's assume we also need to collect the age from the user. So instead of using the text input functionality, we have another functionality in Streamlit, which is a kind of slider, and we'll see how we can use the slider to get the age from the user. For that, we'll go ahead and write st.slider, and then here we'll ask them like what they are supposed to give select your age. Let's assume we are trying to get the age of the user, and we'll give some predefined, we'll give the range like start from 0 to 100, and we'll give 25 as the last parameter. I'll go ahead and explain this why we are giving 25 here. And then with the help of st.write function, we'll go ahead and print the values what we collected. Before we proceed to print all these values into the website, we will assign some variables to all these values. So let's go ahead and store this name inside the variable called name, and then age inside the variable called age. So with the help of st.write functionality, we can print all this information to our website. So we'll go ahead and write st.write, and inside the parentheses we'll give it as a formatted string. We'll mention like your name is, so your name is, and we'll pass on that variable, and you select your age is selected, age is, give that variable here age, right? So we'll save the application, and we'll go ahead and run our website and see what value it's coming in. We'll rerun the application. Yeah, you can see it gives us one text box for us to enter the name, and the slider is created wherein we can select the age. So like I said earlier, I gave a value as 25. So you can see in slider the value 25 is a predefined value, right? So if you, let's say if you want to select, if you want to change it, let's say you want to keep it as 18, so the slider will automatically reach up to 18. Okay, so I'll go ahead and give the name in the text box. I'll give name as Bijit, and you can see that then the st.write functionality is automatically capturing our name and printing it over our website. So here I give my name as Bijit, and it says your name is Bijit and your age is 18. I'll go ahead and change my age, and you can see the age value is automatically captured and printed on your website. Let's assume that we have a list of values, and we need to ask our user to pick one value out of those, and we can do that with the help of a function called st.selectBox, and we'll see how we can do that. Okay, so we'll go ahead and use that select box. So for that, first of all, we'll go ahead and create some values in a variable. So variable will keep it as options, and let's ask the users to select the different type of programming language. So we'll give the first value as Python, second value as C, and then third value as Java, and then finally maybe we can go ahead and give another one as JavaScript. Okay, and then we will ask user to select one value out of this, and before that we'll go ahead and use one variable to save the value. So here we give it as choice. So choice equal to st.selectBox, choose your favorite programming language, and then the values will be present in inside the variable called options. And so with the help of st.write function, we'll go ahead and print the value the user is selected. So for that, we'll go ahead and write st.write, then inside the parentheses we'll give it as a formatted string. You selected option is a value, right? No, choice is our value, choice. Okay, we'll save the application. We'll go ahead and rerun my localhost. Okay, very good. it's created a drop down menu and it's asking us to select your favorite programming language. So choose your favorite programming language. Inside the drop down menu you can go ahead and select any of the programming language. I'll go ahead and select Java. You can see it is printing as you selected Java, and even if you go ahead and change it, I'll go ahead and change it to JavaScript, and you can see it is getting printed nicely with the help of std.write function. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found the content valuable and learned something new about Python and how to build an interactive application with Streamlit. If you enjoyed this tutorial or found it helpful, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications so you never miss out on future videos. Thanks again for watching. Keep coding and I'll see you in the next one.